Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Kellen for a review tonight. Almost said another beer review, but it's been quite a long time. And it's not because I haven't been drinking craft beer. I just really haven't sat down to chew one in a while. Um, Probably has to do with just working a lot and not, yeah, just really having the desire to sit down and chew one. But what better time than when you're in quarantine and you're locked down? Been working at home. I'm a mental health therapist, so not the most ideal job to do remotely, but unfortunately, we're kind of stuck in this position now. So, anyway, back to the beer. I've got some pretty good stuff, so I thought I'd do a review of one of my favorites of recent, I guess you'd say, and local IPAs. It's from Resilience. It's a side project of a beer company, brewery called Shilling, up in Littleton, New Hampshire. Shilling does a lot of the side of the kind of Euro side of their brewery. They do excellent blended pilsners, really good Belgian style beers in general. They've done a few Belgian like IPAs with some American hops going on there, but they've been doing a lot of German style pilsners lately, and they're really tasty. But their Resilience, their other side project, do American style beers, a lot of hoppy beers. Very underrated. I think they've kind of changed their style a little bit and definitely become a little more New England in terms of the hop profile and just the very minimal malt presence. But yeah, no, I remember their IPAs like even last year. Their kind of main lineup of a few IPAs they distribute quite widely. And those are a lot more West Coast, I think, and just a little more of a traditional IPA. So this one was the first one I remember. That was like when I first introduced it. It was super a New England style, and I fucking loved it. Excellent beer. Hopped with Citra, Azacca, and Cashmere. Notice they really use Cashmere. It seems a lot in their it's at least some of their IPAs. For a pretty new hop, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool approach. Canned dates are always smudged. But some 23rd, I think, of March. So just a little over a week. But yeah, pours out. It's been sitting out for like a few minutes. But the head has gone down very little. I was hoping that would go down a bit, but no complaints. Excellent looking beer. Classic New England style. Not much to say about it. No real particulates floating around or yeast caking at the bottom. But yeah, it looks great. You can smell it already. Let's get an aroma. Like very, ooh yeah. It's very peachy, a lot of stone fruit. Some pineapple, very soft. I swear it would be like galaxy in this. Maybe like a soft orange, but very treehouse-like, I guess you'd say. Yeah, this one's a lot different. The pop profile's a lot different than a lot of the other IPAs. But this one, yeah, it's just straight, like creamy, kind of like a stone fruit character. Nice sweetness in the aroma. Very little malt presence, like kind of a doughy quality. But straight up like stone fruit. A lot of peach. That's what I'm getting. I guess that's the Cashmere. They have a very juice. I get it a lot. Not that I say now that I say that. A lot of IPAs. They did another double IPA recently, but they are definitely just a similar quality in a lot of their IPAs that I really like. So let's give it a try. It smells excellent. Peach for sure. A lot of stone fruit, just overall. Apricot. Not much like citrus kind of tartness or bitterness at all. Very stone fruit dominant. Very low bitterness. This is straight up like New England style. Very minimal bitterness on this guy. Yeah, very nice body. Nothing too thick or hefty, but very smooth. Carbonation is excellent on this. don't know if it's a cashmere that's really shining in this, or just the yeast profiles, just the esters in this are really stone fruit dominant. And that carbonation is just spot on. I've talked to my buds about this. I think carbonation, especially with certain styles, makes a huge difference in terms of how the beer just kind of presents itself. If the beer is overly carbonated, it just cuts through a lot of the flavor, in my opinion. I guess I'm just a little picky about that. I don't know if my pickiness is developed because I've had so many IPAs that I just have to come up with some general way of scoring or setting apart in terms of I guess superiority. But yeah, carbonation on this is excellent. Very good. I'm really digging this. It's straight peach. It's almost not overwhelming, but it's really rich and so juice forward. It's like a melange of stone fruit. I was gonna say it's a little chalky, but it really isn't. I don't know why I thought I've had a beer recently that was excellent. That kind of had a similar flavor profile. Maybe that's why I'm just making an association or something. But this is really tasty. Very similar to like a Treehouse IPA. Not to be that guy who says that, but just in terms of the carbonation, really. And I was going to say that's one thing that sets Treehouse, in my opinion, that makes their beers stand out a lot, is just how well carbonated they are, and just how it really carries the beer's profile like perfectly through, most of the time at least. But this is very akin to a Treehouse IPA, like a main lineup IPA. There's overall this is excellent. Really dig it. Again, just so peach forward to me at least. Maybe a little pineapple, but just very stone fruit dominant in general. I don't know if it's what's really shining here, if the yeast kind of esters are really taking over. But again, it's just super fucking good. So if you can seek it out, get it. If they distribute, definitely in Vermont. I'm in New Hampshire. Or breweries in New Hampshire. I'm not sure outside of that where they really distribute, honestly. I think Mass, maybe. Anyway, they do they've been doing some pretty cool collaborations. I guess none too recently, but they did one with Santa Andreas. I forgot who it was. Somewhere out west. Excellent. It was a double IPA. It was around Christmas. It was so fucking tasty. But yeah, I'm really excited for just what more they put out. I hope they really make more of this style. Just in this style, I guess. So Hop Weave is actually a rotating, I guess you'd say IPA at 6%, that they do. There's like 5 of them now. So when I first did this, I assumed that it was like the hop profile. Maybe it was the hop profile of the first Hop Weave, just amped up for double IPA. But if so, they should do that with more of the series, or more of the Hop Weave ones they already have established. But this is excellent. Probably my favorite, at least in terms of just how consistent it is, from Resilience. They have another one called Comb Over. That's really, I was talking earlier about how their beer profiles, so other IPAs have changed. In my opinion, at least that one in particular, Comb Over. I think it's like a 7% IPA, but it's Galaxy Secret. But that's a straight up, very similar to this one. New England Haze. Very good stuff. But yeah, this is excellent. A+ for me. I guess I haven't done this in so long that I don't have a rating scale, but I'm just going to stick to like A-, A-, A+. Not going to get too specific, but yeah. So yeah, excellent stuff. Check it out. Dry Hop Weave Resilience. Till next time, cheers.